actually.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Before you said the message has always been around.
Apparently, yeah.
But the message is not something magically in the air.
Yeah.
It has to be communicated.
There's been a communication about it, yes. It can't be communicated because already it's everything, but there's been a communication which points to that rather than away from it, as traditional teaching does.
So it's when you're talking about pointing somewhere, it's rather traditional teaching pointing to something.
Well, traditional teaching, any sort of teaching points away from liberation.
Okay.
Or reinforces the dream idea that there is something called a seeker that can find something else called enlightenment.
So it's strange talking about a message that cannot be communicated.
It is strange. Yeah. You could call it a communication if you want to. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Calling it one thing or another doesn't make any difference to its dynamic. If you want to avoid that dynamic by somehow getting hold of an idea about it and putting it into a slot somewhere, that's another thing that the seeker can do. A lot of seeker people, like there was somebody in London last time who heard this message and said, well, it's a lot of intellectual, concepts, that's all it is. So what the seeking mind had cleverly done was to get hold of what was being said and turn it into something that could then be put in a little box away in a filing cabinet. It's easy to do.
Thank you.